G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, I got my 50-cent collection book from the Royal Australian Mint, here already partly filled with the coins that we've found so far, and we're only looking for 3 coins. The Centenary of Federation, Australian Capital Territory, and the 2 Centenary of Federations from Tasmania and Victoria. All the others, including the International Year of Indigenous Languages, we have found. So, as we go through, I'll be mainly looking at the reverses, just looking for the commemorative coins, and at the end I will be going through all of the coins, looking for low mintage years and errors and rotations and so forth. So let's get straight into the hunt. And our first common commemorative is the Weary Dunlop coin, the 60th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. What we'll do is we put it up the top there and make a row of common commemoratives. And if we find anything worth keeping, we'll put it down on another row down at the bottom of the screen. Oh, and there's a 1988 coin. That'll be the tall ships. There it is. It is a common commemorative, but it's one that I like a lot, and this is in quite good nick. So I'll be keeping that after the hunt, but it does go up there with the common commemoratives. And then we have a 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day. Not in great nick, but nothing to sneeze at. Here's a 2001. It could be a Centenary of Federation. It is, but it's the Australian coat of arms, a Commonwealth from the Commonwealth 1912 coat of arms. So that is the most highly minted of that particular Centenary of Federation series. The one we're looking out for is the states and territories. They are the lower minted commemorative coins and harder to find, which is why I'm still looking out for the 3 left over. And so I hope everyone is well. I'm doing very well at this point. Here we have another common commemorative. It's the Millennium Year coin from the year 2000. On this particular coin, we look for an incused variety where the centre cross on the Union Jack there is incused, but that's the standard, so it is a common commemorative. And then we have today the Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982. Another very common commemorative. You'll see that a lot in my hunts. And then we have the 2003 Australia's Volunteers, celebrating Australia's volunteers, as of all shapes and sizes. And then we have the 2005 coin, which is the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. Now, I can't remember, did I say that was the 60th or the 50th? That it is the 50th. This is the 60th. Sorry, bit of a brain fade there, I think. Can't remember what I said now. And there we have the Outback coin from 2002. And then the 2000 coin, the Royal Visit. And then another Centenary of Federation. And I'm just going to have a pause for a second, because I've just noticed I've got a bit of paint under my fingernails, and I'm going to take it out. Sorry about that. And so we're on to the third roll, and after this roll we will speed things up a little bit as we get through the hunt. I'll slow down for any commemoratives that I find that we haven't found on the day. Otherwise I'll just show you that as I've found them, check for rotation error. Another Millennium coin, and then lay them down. Hopefully we can find some Centenary of Federations or something of great note. There's another Millennium Year, and then we can move on. That Remembrance coin has a card down here at the bottom under the robe of the priest. It's not in great nick, no. I don't particularly keep a lot of the robe card errors anymore because I have a great deal of them and I only like to pick them up if they're in really high grade. So let's speed things up a little bit, and as I say, I'll only stop when we come to something good. And there for the first time today we have International Year of the Family from 1994. On that particular coin we sometimes check for a wide date, 1994. This looks like a standard date. It's a slight variety. And there we have our first keeper for today, the Eddie Mabo from 2017. 25 years from the Mabo decision and 50 years from the 1967 referendum. And so that'll go down here on the bottom row where the keepers lie. And there we have a Centenary Federation for the New South Wales. Not one that we need for the book, but definitely not in bad nick. New South Wales, keeping that for the wider collection. So that's another keeper for the day. And there for the first time today we have the 2005 secondary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. And there for the first time today we have the 1998 Bass and Flinders, commemorating the discovery of Bass Strait. Oh, look, another Eddie Marbo. That's fantastic. 2 Eddie Marbos. And there, for the first time today, we have the first commemorative 50-cent piece, 1970s Captain Cook. And that then brings us on to the last roll. So as we cruise through the last roll, just through the hunting that we've done over the course of the speed up, I've pulled out one very nice looking 1980. Here's another Captain Cook. I'm going to have a look at that for a double bar because it's in such good nick that it's worth pulling out and just having a quick look at. The double bar is available to find in the 1979 and the 1980, and it's not an error, it's just a variety that somehow shouldn't necessarily be there. Not sure it is a double bar, but that's it for the hunt. So I'll quickly pull that out before we go through. Here's the 1980. It's in quite high grade. And so if you'll see behind the emu's head, if we put it into the light, we'll zoom in on it. Yes, it's a double bar. You can see behind the emu's head what looks like the reeds or the leaves that are folding over. It's not usually there. I'll pull another one out, a very clean one, and I'll show you what it usually looks like. It usually looks like that, where behind the emu's head there's nothing. And here on this emu's head you can see the 2 lines, and it's called a double bar because it's the continuation of those leaves. And the reason that they got rid of those is because they found that became a weak spot in the die and would chip earlier than normal. That's my understanding. So they got rid of the double bar. But that's a very nice double bar for a 1980 because the quality of it is really high. So I'm going to go through the rest of the coat of arms, and I'll be back in a sec and tell you if there's anything I found. Well, that went all right. We found another common commemorative, the 2016 changeover coin, 50th anniversary of the decimal currency. It has the commemorative obverse there with the pre-decimal shilling ram's head. So that's another common commemorative that we found. I did find an error variety type coin. This is the 2007, and it's known for its doubling, and the doubling happens on the 5 and the 0 of the 50. So if I can get it to zoom in, you'll see that the 5 and the 0 have a bit of doubling. There's a bit of blobbiness there on the 5. Let me see if I can point it out. The 5 just in there is doubling around the curve, and around inside the 0 there. That's and a bit blobbiness around there. A normal 50-cent piece like this, there we go, this 1980 in good nick doesn't have any of that. That's quite crisp and clear. So that's a bit of a variety in error doubling on the 2007. That's definitely something to pull out of if they're in good nick, and that's not in too bad nick, that 2007. So, and the other coins obviously that we found today is the Centenary of Federation, the New South Wales, one of the Centenary of Federation coins, and that'll be going into my wider collection. And then we have two Marbos, two Eddie Marbos in pretty reasonable nick. So a bit of double trouble there. We've got double Marbos, we've got double bar, and we have the 2007 doubling. So triple double for Phil today. It's nice to pick out some coins that are of note, especially when you're having really sort of skinny hunts in relation to everything else. But if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you're finding any of these other kinds of varieties. There are a number of varieties, and I look for some of them and we talk about them, but I can't always show you because they don't come up that often. Thank you for watching. I will be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.